Everyone, and welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a tutorial about how to build the thing behind me. This could be a lot of things. This could be a kelp farm, a bone meal farm, and in this video I'm going to show you both of them. And the way I'm going to form this video is you'll see below the different timestamps. I'm going to first show you how to build the that right there behind me, the thing that does all the redstone ticks and the actual control panel of the farm, I guess. Then next, I will show you how to do one section. And once you do one section, I'll also show you how to add a section and what you need to do just to make it a little bigger or better. And the last section will be how to convert it to what this is behind me to make bone meal and the best and most efficient ways to make bone meal. Without further ado, let's start with the on and off system for the actual farm. For this farm, you will need one lever, two redstone torches, 8 redstone dust, 2 repeaters, and any amount of blocks. You'll need, I think, about 10, 12, but it has to be any solid block. I just chose smooth stone because I think it looks nice. Okay, so first thing you want to do is place one block down with a redstone torch, and on that redstone torch put down another block with a lever on it. Then go behind this block and do a redstone repeater facing this way and face it into a block, and underneath that block put a redstone dust. Then you can flick that off, and at this point you have to decide which way you want to put your actual kelp farm. I don't know why, but every kelp farm I've ever seen or done has it to the right. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. Then once you pick which side you want your farm to be, go to the opposite side and place a redstone dust behind there, a block on the side you don't want your farm to be, and put a redstone dust on that, a block right here with a repeater on 2 ticks, so just click that once, and put that repeater into a block with redstone dust on it. And right here on this redstone dust, right on top of this repeater, place another block with a redstone torch right here. Then on that redstone torch, place a block, and then this is actually done. Just place a few more blocks going the way of the redstone. Place 2 redstone here, and then of course this is where it starts to farm. And then place a redstone right here, and then this is it. This is all you need to create the on and off switch for the farm. Let's keep that off. Next thing is to actually create one section of the farm, so something like this. And what we are going to need is in this chest right here. One hopper, one chest, one sticky piston, one non-sticky piston, so regular piston, one water bucket. It doesn't have to be a bucket, it can be ice, but it has to be one water. And you will need a bucket eventually to put it into to waterlog a stone slab. And the next, of course, is a slab. It can be any slab. I chose smooth stone slab because it goes with my block. And then you'll need 2 sand and 2 glass panes. That can be 2 glass panes or 2 iron bars. But I like the look of glass panes, and that is the same with these blocks. The 64 blocks doesn't really have to be glass, but I think it matches well with the glass pane. And then you'll again need blocks. You'll need a trapdoor, any trapdoor, just I don't think you would want a iron trapdoor because you'll need to go in and out and you'll have to make a button and that'll be hard. And then 1 sign and 2 redstone. So if we take all of this, we can begin the farm. Once you have all your stuff, go to the side you're making the farm, which of course for me is the right side. Put a block right next to this redstone, put redstone dust on it, and put a sticky piston, not piston, facing this way, so it looks like that. And also put a block underneath that sticky piston. Then go one away from the block and put another solid block. Then this is where you want to get your sand. Put 1 sand here and 1 sand on top of this sticky piston, and then just surround this with blocks, solid blocks. So just make it like this, and even put some on top, just so it looks like this, a full box around this. Then once you do, place 3 blocks like this, and on the center of these 3 blocks, you want to put your piston. Then go behind the piston, put a block, and then put redstone dust going into it. Then put blocks around this piston and blocks on top of it. Then this is where you need the glass. Put glass, 3 glass right here, 3 glass right here. Again, this can be solid blocks, but I'm just doing it because it looks better. 3 blocks right here and 3 blocks right here. Then go down, and this is where you'll put your collection system. So for now, just put a chest and a hopper and put blocks all around that. And then put 3 more glass here, 3 more glass here, and then get your glass panes and put that right here as well. Then put a glass block on top of that, put a stone slab, and then your trap door. Then go down here and put a sign on the middle block right there. And once you do that, get your water bucket and put it in the slab, and now you are done with this section. So get a kelp, put it right here. Now it is shooting out kelp, and we are getting a lot of kelp. And just make sure to turn this off when you leave the chunks. And also, I do have to remind you that these kelp is very temperamental, so it will break often if just something weird happens. And when it does, just go up there, put down a kelp right in the block where it was, and then you will be fine. And now I'm going to teach you how to add more blocks onto this. There's going to be a lot of breaking, so yeah, that's why I'm in creative, because I know I'm going to need to break the blocks, but you will need just that was in this chest. So everything here, you won't need anything more, just more blocks, and actually you will be able to use a lot of this. But I actually do suggest building this first and not this. And of course I'm going to teach you that right now. And that's just because this is kind of efficient, but to break this down and add different sections is very, very hard, and not really hard, but it's just takes some time. And now we will actually start. So get all the blocks that you originally had for this build. Okay, once you have all the items, go behind here and place a block, and place how many blocks I want or you want. I'm just going to do, what is this, 6, and get redstone dust, put it all along. And then this is a part where you actually want to take your bucket and get all this and break that as well. So now you actually will not have water getting over all your redstone, which would be a hassle. So once you've done that, come behind here and just break this block and place blocks right here. Break this block right here and go and get your sticky piston. Put a sticky piston at every one of these blocks with blocks right 1 block away from that sticky piston block. And then this is where you want to actually take this down. Just the blocks that I am breaking, you don't really have to break anything else. Then get your sand, place it in the same blocks as over there with blocks in, again, the same spots. Once you have that, place blocks on all of these spots with regular pistons right here. Then get your solid blocks and just surround this just like this with blocks on top as well. Then get your glass and glass panes just like this, and put glass in the same spots with blocks right here, glass all the way around there with glass on top. And get your glass panes and do the exact same thing. Then this is where you do the storage system. So get your chest. There's different ways you can do this. You can actually have a hopper going into each chest, or you can do a hopper line going into one chest, but I like this because it catches more of the actual kelp. Then go to the top and place slabs all across with your trapdoors in these same spots. Then get your signs. Then do signs in every spot next to the sand blocks. Once you've done that, you can go below and do blocks on all of these spots with redstone right there. Then you are almost done. Just put water in all of these slabs, and then you're done. So put your kelp all along, and then you can press the lever, and it is working. You can see how efficient it is. It is working so well. And yes, you can see right here, those were already there, but these are all new. These are all new. Look how fast it is going. Now, if I turn this off, it is time to actually create the system for Bonemeal. And as you can see, it is not hard at all. All you will need is one composter and two hoppers, a chest, and that is for each different kelp. So each piston right there, you'll need these. Okay, so all you actually need to do is break these chests with the kelp in it and put composters all along with hoppers underneath. What I'm gonna do is, I kind of suggest you doing it as well, is putting a hopper line, just like the two hoppers going into this chest and then the rest going into those hoppers. This is because there is really no reason for extra chests. This isn't going fast enough. You're not going to be making Bonemeal fast enough to overload the system. So yeah, just put the kelp in, and so yeah, just put the hopper line in. It'll be easy. And if we flick this lever, we can see it is all working. We can also see that the composters are getting used. If we just all the composters are composting, and it is making Bonemeal, and it works pretty well. And that is actually the end of this video. So if you like this video, like it. If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye. If you comment kelp with a capital K and a capital P, everything else lowercase, I am going to give you a special role on the Discord. So join the Discord down below and you'll get that special role if you put kelp. Alright, bye.